Okay, something very different today. My hair is a fucking mess. I just made it worse. I'm a cockatoo, yay. Today is all about the importance of beard maintenance, and mine is in some desperate need of it. I have a bunch of flyaways. It's too long here. I need to trim it back so that the straight hair grows in and not this curly shit right here that makes it look real bad. So today is personal maintenance. Step 1, fuck yourself up. Get everything running the same direction. Actually, trimmed this back. It was closer to down here not too long ago. Trimmed it back because I had split ends and cracking issues because I wasn't properly oiling it. So today's care product of choice is Honest Amish Beard Wax. Big difference between beard oil, beard balm, and beard wax. Beard oil is an oil. You rub it out on your hands and you rub it in. You leave it there. Beard balm is a bit more useful for styling. It's still full of the natural oils and such that you need. Beard wax is like the balm with a lot more stay. So if you have a beard that does what mine does and have a natural devil's peak, it grows outward. I have a natural divide right there. If I push them together, they don't stay together. So we are going to be remedying that. We're going to be trimming, and we're going to remove down here. Now how the fuck do you run these? Okay. The guard is going to be extended all the way. No guard extension, actually. And unless you're doing a really dense, large, thick beard, you don't need guides for any of this, especially if you're just wanting to let this grow. I already trimmed up here because my beard grows all the way up to here, and I don't like that. Fucking mad scientist hair. Okay, so remove whatever earrings. I've already took out mine. If you got piercings, necklaces, take them all off. Don't wear a shirt with a bacon neck, otherwise you're going to be pulling beard hair out of your chest hair for the next week and a half. So just comb everything straight. Don't matter where it is, comb it all out. Comb the mustache, comb the beard, comb the goatee, comb the neck. Like this right here. This guy's a flyaway. He's one I have problems with a lot. There he goes again. So the purpose of this is because I have an open house, or not an open house, a job fair to go to Monday. So I'm going to start simply. I won't make y'all sit through all the noise. Okay, just cut it all. And now we're just going to comb all of that out, following the direction of the hair. The direction it will grow, the direction that it wants to stay in, and the direction you want it to follow. Because that'll expose what you haven't trimmed and what you have. Trimming your own beard does have its own drawbacks. I would always recommend going to a barber. But currently, I have no access access to a barber. Nor do I want to go to one. It's my beard to take care of. It is, if you're going to grow a beard, very important that you care for it. Otherwise, you're going to hit a terminal length and it's not going to grow. These I trimmed at the same time as these. I trimmed them all the way back to the same length. They were all about that long. This was end of February. Okay. I was interrupted. Okay, so right now, we're going to go against the grain of the hair with the comb so that it sticks up and out. And out of the way, because we are going to shave. Only up to a certain point, yes, I dry shave. Leave me alone.
Three years of being top of my class in ROTC.
And never once did I run into any issues with a dry shave. So what you'll notice is that the beard is always springy. They do that naturally, is what it does. All we're doing here is lining up everything. Okay. Need to fix right up in here. Never do any kind of beard maintenance, especially trimming, when your hair is wet, because it will always make it look longer, and you'll trim off thinking you have a lot more than you actually do. So as you can see, it's very uneven in length. So that's what the scissors are for. My broken fucking scissors. Brush it all where it should be. Check it. All is good in the hood. And you're just going to wash all that beard hair down the drain. You're going to crack open your tin of beard butter. Beard butter, beard balm, beard wax, whatever you want to call it. I call it beard butter because it looks like butter. So, you know, a little goes a long way. Gonna get it. And you're just going to lather it all over your hands and your fingers. Get your thumbs involved too. Break up all the chunks. You don't want a chunk of wax sitting in your beard. Alright, and then you're just gonna go crazy. Of course, be gentle, because if your beard is unhealthy, doing this could very well destroy some of the hairs, split some of the ends. Don't forget to get wax to your mustache. And just slather it. Get it in all the hair. And then once it's all in it, if you would like, you can grab a little bit more. Okay, a little bit. If you're like me and you rock a mustache that is longer than most everything, you're gonna get some of this wax up on your fingers. And you're just going to tease the mustache into doing what you want. Don't try to get it exactly where you want on your first go. Get it to an approximate. And if you're trying to make all this lay straight, brush it straight, then you'll take a comb and you will follow the desired effect. This isn't something you have to do every day. Not every 2 days, but generally about every week. And then if you have extra wax on your hands, just run it through your hair. And it'll keep your hair healthy too. And, you know, check everything. Look at it from different angles. Make sure it's doing what you want, where you want. All right. And remember that your beard requires care, just like a living thing, and should have the proper products to care for it. Don't let your beard grow stagnant. Don't abuse it. Don't mistreat it. It will do you well by looking nice. I only have a full beard and a hat that comes down over it. you don't have to pay much attention to the sideburns. It's mostly the cheek, neck, chin, and lip area. You'll never really have to worry about the sideburns so long as your hat is always over it. However, my hat isn't always on it. So I give those some attention as well. This concludes beard styling with Horizon. And to answer a question, I broke my collarbone by racing my cousin Brandon for a bag of blow pops. I won. I got the blow pops, broke my arm. Then everyone took the blow pops and didn't believe me when I said my arm was broke. But now, the jokes are on them. This is where all of my beard stuff went. Right in that drawer. And then you just throw your ring right back in. And I'll use this to segue into something else. Okay, so let me move into another chair so y'all can see me better. Oh, well, that didn't really do shit. That, if anything, made it worse. Okay, so when let's talk about personal mental health. When dealing with an injury that has you house-ridden for 2 months, I've left the house for a few hours every week for the past month and a half, and technically I shouldn't even be going and getting a job, because something like this is fairly rough on your body, and you should stay and let it heal fully before you even attempt doing anything outside of the safety of your home. So, let's say someone else broke their collarbone over a bag of damn blow pops. And let's say they are house-ridden for 2 months, just like me. Or any injury where you are stuck at home for several months on end, unable to do anything. Depression can take hold very, very easily. Especially if you're like me and you've been diagnosed since you were about 11 or 12. Been diagnosed with chronic depression for several years, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. But as is normal with any depression cycle, you have two options. You either let it fester and let it take hold, or you try to do something about it, which is the hardest part. Because personally, I find myself uninterested in absolutely everything. I love to write. I love to draw. I have a dip pen and inks in there that I absolutely adore using. But I don't have the drive or the desire to actually do anything with it. I'm in the bottom corner. Let's just hold it. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to draw. I love to write. I'm currently writing an entire series of books. And I don't want to write anything. I'll sit there at the computer for 8 hours. And, when I'm not depressed, if I sit at the computer writing for 8 hours, I end up with, 6, 7 pages. Sometimes more. Depending on how articulate the writing is. And there are many times that I have sat down at my computer for 2 to 3 hours at a time. And all I get is one sentence. And it is extremely disheartening to lose the desire to do something that you love. And there are days, just like now, my friend Michael, I'll have a vlog with him in it tomorrow. But there's a lot of days where I just don't want him to come over. Because I don't want to do anything. I want to lay there in bed and do nothing. I don't want to, go for a walk. I don't want to go to stores. I don't want to go antiquing, and I love antiquing. There's just so many things that I don't want to do. But I hang out with Michael every Thursday. Oftentimes it's Thursday, Friday, and a part of Saturday. Because it's good for me to get out of the house. And once I'm out of the house and, I'm in the car, we're rolling down the road, listening to music, talking, debating, I'm happy. I have drive. Oh, that tasted very dry, but it's fucking not. Maybe I inhaled a hair. Or this thing's just getting hot. It is not. But you can't just sit there and do nothing. That only makes it worse. You can't just lay in bed all day. Which, 99% of the time, I'm not even out of bed until 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And I haven't woken up until 1 or 2. It doesn't matter what you do. Whether you've been, maybe you're an author and you've hit a spot of depression. Go write one sentence. Or if you're an artist, go doodle. Go sit out in the yard and listen to the birds. Not right now, because it's super fucking cold for some goddamn reason. And got thunderstorms and had E3 tornado warnings. Joy. Just do something. Go convince a friend to come sit at the house and watch TV with you. Just do something. If, you got a friend who plays a trading card game like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Hearthstones, anything, get him to teach you. That's how I learned how to play it. Magic the Gathering. Drugs would be cheaper than Magic the Gathering, and I've routinely noticed drugs are cheaper than Magic the Gathering. Because, fucking Captain Stoner over here. I much prefer to sit there, get geeked out of my fucking mind, and play around on the internet than go spend money. However, I also really enjoy spending money. Don't go spend money. You need that. So, moral, if you're depressed, just do anything. Doesn't matter. Watch a show on TV. Read a book. Draw, doodle, write. Play a card game. Or maybe you're a craftsman. If you got a lathe and some little bits of wood, just make something. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how good it looks. Just go to your lathe and play with it. Now, of course, be safe. Don't go roaming off into traffic or some shit. Be safe. Be smart. But do something, and it will help. And it'll help more than you think it will. Even if you just get a friend over and you just both sit there doing fuck all, it will help. Horizon signing out.